Hey guys, it's my first video, and today I'm gonna be reading the story What If Naruto Was a Prodigy? And I know there's a lot of What If Naruto Was a Prodigy, but I don't know if anyone's done this yet. But I hope you like this and enjoy the series that I'm gonna be making on this. So let's begin. October 10th, Naruto's 3rd birthday. I was running away from the villagers again. They always seemed to hate me. I knew why. It just didn't make sense. I already knew who my father and mother were. Anyone with 2 eyes and half a brain cell could figure out that I was a spitting image of my father, and I acted just like my mother. Oh, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Today's October 10th, my birthday. It's also the day the Nine Tails was sealed inside of me. That's why the villagers hate me. Oh, not hate me. That's why the villagers are chasing me. By their logic, because the QB is inside of me, I am the QB. Idiotic, I know. That's kind of stupid. I didn't know that. The Konoha villagers. Oh, that's stupid. Well, let's continue. I ran around the corner after corner. I ran around after corner after corner until I reached a dead end. Well, frick my life. I thought to myself as I turned around to face a crowd of angry villagers. We all know what happened next. They beat me, they burned me, they cut me, they bruised me. Oh, can I say that word? I will not give you any hints what the word is. It's not good for kids, I think. I'm not gonna say it anyway, but let's continue. I'm in pain and I feel hopeless, but I don't scream, I don't cry, I don't give them the satisfaction of seeing me in pain. I feel one of them stab my stomach and everything goes black. I wake up in what appears to be a sewer. I stood up and I'm ankle deep in water. But I don't feel it. So I brushed it off and started walking. I'm not in pain. I know I passed out in the alley. So the only place this could possibly be is my own mind, which means the QB is somewhere. Which means the QB is somewhere in here. My logic was severely flawed, but that's the only thing I can come up with that makes sense. For the time being, I don't even notice that I'm turning corners. I only looked up when I see red bars and red bars in my peripheral. I see a giant red cage with a tag in the middle. The QB lives in there. Sheesh, that's depressing. Then again, this is my mind. I walk up to the cage and peel off the tag. I see the QB's face. It's giving me a look of what the hell are you doing? Are you insane? I just smiled at him. Nice to finally meet you, QB. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. What's your name? It takes a moment for him to get over his shock. When he does, he gives me a shaky answer. It's Kurama. Sorry if my Kurama voice acting is not up to date. Well, not up to date. Bad. You can give me constructive criticism. If you say I should try a different way of doing it, down in the comments. Well, let's continue. I nod, showing I understand. He brings his face down to mine and growls at me. What are you playing at, kid? Any normal person would perceive his tone as angry and dangerous, but I caught the fear and mistrust. I have no plans for you. It's just sorry about that. I have no plans for you. It's just I have no plans for you. I just asked you that you'd be my friend. I don't hold anything against you. If you want to tell me your story, you can. If not, well, I'll respect your boundaries. I want us to be equals in this relationship. Imprisoning you isn't going to work for me or you. If you want to leave my body and destroy the village, then so be it. I'm putting out this offer. That's enough for me. You don't sound like a kid. You sound mature. It's almost scary. Well, when everyone is trying to kill you, you learn up to grow up real quick. I responded in a matter-of-fact kind of tone. Kuruma stares at me for a bit, nodding his head. Sure, I'll be your friend, but I'm going to have to teach you chakra and jutsu. I won't always be there to heal your wounds. Okay, January the 3rd. January the 3rd, Naruto's Pov. Hey Kura! Get off your sorry ass and help me, I screamed in my mind. Some random villagers had decided they would chase me around. It's honestly troublesome. Why do they have to be so damn persistent? I grinned slightly when I felt two familiar chakra signatures. Hey Kura, our little friends are here, I sneered as I turned another corner. Honestly, those jerk-offs never actually do their job. Well, it's not like they can openly hurt a citizen of Konoha. Doesn't mean they have to sit there doing nothing. I'm sure their presence alone would be enough to scare these villagers are behind us. Well, how about I shake 'em up a bit? You're truly an evil kid. Aw, thank you. I try. Okay, continuing. I turned into what I know is a dead end. I created a blood clone without anyone noticing and jumped into the trees where the two Anbu are. The people were chasing me and started beating my blood clone. I hear one of them whisper to the other, "You got their faces, Weasel. You got their faces, Weasel." The one that addressed gave a small nod. Oh, the one that was addressed gave a small nod. That's when I jumped in between them. They didn't notice me until I spoke up. So, Hatake, Uchiha, how's the view from up here? How's the view from up here? I heard them both gasp from shock. I chuckled. How the hell are you up here? How the hell did you get up here? Kakashi asked. That thing down there is a blood clone. I learned how to conceal my chakra from Kuruma. Kuruma is the Ninetales. I'd obviously know the names of the two Anbu. Names of the two Anbu that have been keeping an eye on me since I could remember. I answered all of his potential questions in succession. So here are their questions. I'll tell you their questions. So their questions are, how are you up here, but also down there? How didn't we notice you? How did we not notice you? Who is Kurama? How do you know our names? How do you know our names? They just look at me like I have two heads. What? It's not like I'm just gonna sit down there and take a beating for no reason. I'm young, not stupid. I amuse as I look down at the scene of me getting beat up to a bloody pulp. Underestimating one's strength is like openly signing up for death. Itachi finally breaks the silence. How did you know how to make blood clothes, and when did you? Nine Tails. Sorry about that. Well, Itachi ni. I made sure to put extra emphasis on the knee part just to see if I could get a reaction out of him. I did. It was only a slight twitch twitch of the eyebrow, but it was amusing nonetheless. On my most recent birthday, I finally had a chance to meet him. He only seemed scary at first, but he's just a real big softy. Okay, but why would the Nine Tails teach you jutsu? It was Kakashi that asked the question this time. I turned to him. Well, Bakashi, I got the same reaction out of him that I got from Itachi. I suppressed a chuckle and continued. Kurama isn't very fond of the idea of a weak Jinchuriki, so I needed to learn jutsu in order to become a ninja, don't I? I smiled at both of them. Well, speaking of which, I planned on asking both of you to train me. It would really help, I grinned. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Kakashi says in a monotone voice. Why not, Bakashi? Oh yeah, that nickname is gonna stick for a while, I think to myself, as he expresses a minuscule amount of irritation at the nickname I gave him. Because I'm an Anbu, not a babysitter. I don't have time to take care of children. Well, weren't you supposed to be watching him under, Hiruzen's, orders? That's pretty bold considering the whole reason that... Yeah, look at that. It's right there. That's pretty bold considering the whole reason that you're here is because you're supposed to be looking after me. This statement earns a slight chuckle out of Itachi. Kakashi is more irritated. I'm having a ball. Yeah, that's quite funny, actually. That's very funny. Or could it be that I'll be more powerful than you? You, as a grown man, scared of a child? More powerful than you. Since you're a grown man, scared of a mere child? This sets him off over the edge. He stood up, looked me in the eye, then looked me in the eye. Fine. If you beat me in a fight, I'll train you. If not, you'll never see me again. I shrugged. That's fair. Okay, I think I might end it off here, so you guys can come back and watch again. Sorry to leave you guys in a cliffhanger. They're about to fight, so I'll save it for a later episode. So, bye, and please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach the like goal of 2 likes at least in this video, and for the subs, if you subscribe, thank you very much. And if you unsubscribe, well, if you decide to unsubscribe, it's fine, because you have your own choice and your own will, so you can do that if you want. And subscribing is free, so yeah. Well, bye guys.